What's up, guys? I got Title Tuesday going on right now, and really trying to make an impact here. Trying to be an impact player, a two-way player, you know, just an everyday chess player. You know, and gonna try to do our best here. I think I'm about 28, 30. So the expectations are not high, which is nice. I'm gonna creep in as the underdog. We got Naka, you know, heading the tournament, so it's gonna be pretty strong one for sure. I'm gonna try to play my best. Sounds like a Sergei Karyakin interview, but I'm looking to put in a good performance here, guys. Hope I play some strong players. That's the main thing. Even if I lose, if I'm playing some strong players, I'm gonna be motivated. Gorg Meyer, I'm recognizing some of the names. Daniel Naroditsky, Naka, Big Papa on top. Alexander Shimanov also playing. I think it's gonna start in 1 minute, guys. Even less. Ooh, we're playing a chessbrah. Jay Posthuma. MCJGP. Wow. This is a chessbrah battle already. We can't lose to a chessbrah, that's for sure. Let's play the London system. H3, want to keep our bishop, knight H5, always a threat. And a castle. Okay, let's get castled. The knight on A6 is misplaced. That's basically all I'm claiming for an advantage right now. If that knight was on C6, black would be maybe even better. But this bishop against this pawn chain, B2 to D4 is not very effective. Small advantage though. Obviously, when you play the London system, you're not expecting to have a big opening advantage or anything like that. E8, Queen A4 looks correct. And what are we gonna do? Knight C7, interesting. Well, if I take on C5 and play Queen C6, I'm attacking both of these. That might win a pawn. I don't know if that's necessarily the best course of action right now. Take Queen C6. Would force something like Rook C8, then Queen takes C5. There's Knight E6, but I am up a pawn there. And I might even take A7, guys. I'm greedy. I am greedy. I don't know if I would take A7 at the end of that, but you know, a pawn is a pawn. I'm very inclined to go for that. And of course, I'm just missing knight takes, or not knight takes. I'm just missing knight E6. Okay. We're off to a good start. We're calculating well. Of course, knight E6 is just holding everything in the position. So already I think we have made a very critical error. Like, I would never take this pawn unless I thought I was winning a pawn. Okay, this is some pretty brutal calculation already. Obviously, we need to warm up. Obviously, we need to warm up. Take on G7. He's gonna take with the king. Can try to put some pressure on the D5 pawn there, but I don't know if it's good enough. E4, D4. I'm calculating some very long variations, but I think it's good. I'm gonna do this and play this. You have D4. I think knight B3 is very strong because I'm pinning the pawn to the knight. If he takes me, at least I'm happy to imbalance the position. Maybe should have played c4 instead of e4. Would have been the exact same idea with the c pawn instead of the e pawn. I think that would have been better. A more obvious advantage. This is double-edged, so I can outplay him from here, but at least c4 would have been a clear difference, because I don't think he can play the move d4. So he's got to be playing pawn takes. Okay, or this. I don't mind this. But this is the imbalanced position I was talking about. If I use the c pawn with my pawn on e3, this would be more or less a clear advantage. Okay, what do we want to do? Do we want to put a knight on c4 or e4? Let's put a knight on e4. And I think we want to put a rook on d2, is that right? Let's put the rook there. Play rook d1. Rook a1, g3, h4. If f5, then knight g5 most likely, but we'll have to see, because f5 also weakens his e-file. I'm not sure he'll be so excited to play that move. Okay, we gotta keep some pieces on the board though. Gotta be careful not to trade everything here. Let's take with the knight, I think. Because I think if rook takes rook d8, just too dry, too many pieces being traded off. Put our knight on e4. So if knight takes rook d8, knight e4 check, king move, I take the rook, then I take on c5, I'm up a pawn. Okay, he's got 30 seconds. I got 47. This is gonna go down to the wire, but ooh, he maybe was thinking about rook takes d2 for a while, because he seems surprised by knight takes d2. He's not moving instantly. We have a queenside majority, so I'm just trying to use that. Okay, maybe knight c4 check. Now should I bring my king? Or he wants to play rook d8. I have to be conscious of the move rook d8. Try to play knight d5 check here. Knight d5, and then c4, and then knight c7. It's not ideal. What about rook d5? That looks tricky. Okay, that's a free rook. That's why I said I thought it was tricky. Just with the amount of time he had, it's annoying to deal with a move like this, because you can't move your knight. There's no real useful moves for your king, although king g7 is probably the best move. And if you take, I take with the knight and play knight takes e7. Yeah. So rook d5 looked annoying. GG. MCJGP. Got a chessbrah on round 1. Hikaru won his game. I think it's usually with my rating about round 3 that I play someone very, very strong. But I could get a tough opponent next round. I can't say for sure. I can't say for sure. Okay, it's good. I often lose the first game, so MCJGP. getting me off to a good start here. The thing about Title Tuesday is, I mean, it's called Title Tuesday. Everyone is very strong. Everyone is at least titled, or even if they're like a CM or an NM, that they're very good at blitz. If they're playing in this tournament, there's a reason they're here. All right, who's still playing? We got Tampa Chess is in the tournament. Naka, Gorkmeyer, Big Fish 1995. I'm not sure who that is. Interesting username. Very high rated, over 2,700. So, okay, there we go. Wonderful Time is there. Sethurman SP. Alright, we're tied for first, guys. This is a big deal. If the tournament ended right now, it would definitely be my strongest tournament result on chess.com. I don't usually do that well on these Title Tuesdays. I don't think I'm going to spectate the other games that are going on. Just here to focus on my own chess, guys. It's actually painting behind me, like for old time's sake, for the chessbrahs. You guys may have even seen that before. That painting used to be in another room. I'm teasing you because I have music on my headphones, but you guys can't hear it, so I just look like a dancing buffoon. I think the first round's almost done. Games are coming to an end here, because my endgame, for example, I could have played on for a really long time with +2 seconds, but it wasn't meant to be. Title Tuesday is where you see a lot of endgames, rook endgames, one pawn advantages, queen against queen, queen against rook, like bishop against rook. All these endgames get played on for, you know, about 100 moves longer than they should. So, okay, I think the round one just ended. Next game should be starting any second. About 86 players in this tournament right now. I was commentating the earlier Title Tuesday, and it didn't feature too many strong players. This one as well, not too many, but Hikaru is here, so that's always nice. I think I've played Hikaru in one Title Tuesday before, and I got absolutely smashed to pieces. I think I was black as well, so it didn't help, but it was really early in the tournament. Round 2, round 3. Would be nice to play him again, but in Blitz, in Bullet, I can maybe take some games off him, you know, 20% or something, 20-30. But in Blitz, I think I've always struggled. Man, this one game is really taking forever, but I think it just finished. There we go. Okay, awesome. I don't know who this is, but Grandmaster from Russia, it looks like. Big Fish 1995. Probably his birth year, 1995. So some very, very young, talented GM. I'm just gonna play my openings and see what I can do. Queen's Gambit declined. I do like this this variation. So reasonably okay with that. Whoa, like knight b6? Guys, I have no idea what's going on. I don't know anything about this variation. Knight b6. What's the idea? Very interesting. Very interesting. I guess I'll take the bishop pair. Take the bishop pair here. You know, do we take this pawn on g6? Have some fun? No. Knight b5, always c6. I think I'm just going to play normal. But he's planning to move his knight, and try to take my bishop, I feel like. Tempting to play a move like h3 in a position like this, but I'm worried about like knight h5, he trades my bishop, and I have nothing special. Also thinking about bishop f4. Don't know if that's the right approach or not. Bishop f4. I can't tell really. Let's play this. I'm gonna live with his. Okay, let's go here. Bishop d6. I wanted to consider bishop e5. It's going to be imbalanced, but we're going to go for it. I think the bishop should be better. Really hard to keep the two bishops on the board in that position. Also have e6 if knight d7. e6 takes bishop g6. I mean, it should be good for me. We'll have to see. So I guess I'll go for it. I mean, I am getting rid of his double pawn here. I think he has to take me, or at least I'm pretty sure. He might be thinking about knight e5. Wow. Okay. Don't know what to say. I mean, it should be a little bit better, but it's definitely imbalanced. So it's a type of position that you can be outplayed in. I'm going to keep my bishop, I think. I'm going to keep my bishop. Now, I should be able to castle kingside, although he wants me to be scared of that. Let's do it. No fear, no fear. If g5, then f4 is extremely strong. Well, just winning on the spot, so there should be no g5 move. I think rook on d1 is very important in a position like this. Gonna put that rook there. But g5, f4 is what I'm relying on for dealing with, let's say, g5, g4. Rook h4. It's gonna double. I can play b3, take that square away from his knight, and then maybe really think about f4. I think that's what I want to do. I'm gonna go with that. I want to play f4 next. And then something like e4, e5, or bishop f3 and e4. But I think taking the, at least that's my plan. I'm going to take this square, and then now I want to play f4. So now I want to kick that knight back and play e4. So now if he takes, I mean, I also have bishop c4 check I can throw in. If he takes on f4, I take, and I have rook f1 pinning the, I mean, I guess I'm just taking advantage of the fact that his king is on f7 this whole time. He never technically castled. But the game's gonna get a little messy soon. Knight b6. Something like e5 followed by f5 looks really strong. Taking on d5 doesn't look that strong. So probably the move e5 looks like the one. And if f5 here, queen takes e5, take on g6, I don't really have a breakthrough. Should I be biding my time here? Let's put a bishop on g4. This looks good. Ooh, did I just blunder? Did I just blunder? Well, I can play queen f2, but if I play king h2, which is the move I want to play, d4 comes, and I'm supposed to be scared of the pin, although I'm almost mating him or something. No, come on, that has to be very, almost checkmate. That looks really, really good for me. I'm going to play king h2, I think. Well, I'm going to go for it. I don't want to trade the queens and play that endgame. It's good, but I feel like there should be a breakthrough here. My idea is to take the pawn on g6 next. Because if king f6, of course, knight e4, it's tense. I mean, he has the rook h8 check. I'm going to go to g3 after that. I guess I take. If he takes me with the queen, I just go rook d3, and then I'm threatening queen f7, rook h3 mate. I think that's convincing. If he doesn't take me, I just play 94 next, and I think it's, I mean, it should be winning. Man, I'll be really upset not to win this. Okay, just gotta be careful of the time. Let's play queen here. I'm gonna play f5 next. Let's go like this, take this pawn. Probably f5 next. It looks correct to me. Just gotta be a little bit accurate or careful in these last seconds here. I'm gonna play knight to h5. Let's go here. Put a knight on h5, I think. Feels like the right thing to do. And I think f6 should be enough. Can I just take that? Oh well, we may as well not. Queen d6 can happen, but I just moved my king to h1. Okay, well, geez. Let's put the rook here. Try this. I'm also attacking his rook here. I want to check him, go to h5, and then take on h3. Now, let's go here. And now rook e1. I just want to play e7. Should be winning. Knight e2 not possible because of the pin. My rook is even protected, so queen f6, e7, queen h4 check, king g1. I don't see follow-up. Maybe knight f3 check there. Just play rook h3. Okay, this is a win, so I'm just gonna go for it. Oof. That was close, but I think that was a good game. Oof. Guys, the nerves. Who was Big Fish 1995? I don't even know. Let me check his... Oh, Fedoseev. Oh man. Fedoseev, that's a very, very good player. Young guy too. I think I've definitely seen some of his games. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Wow, Fedoseev. Okay, so when I was saying there were some strong players in the event, I didn't realize he was here as well. I'm not sure if he's 2700, but I mean, he's very close. Definitely over 26. Naka's still playing. I said I wouldn't spectate, but it's kind of hard not to check out Nakamura's games. Okay, Naka won. Naka won. Against Julio Sidora too, another guy I know pretty well. Grandmaster, originally from the Philippines, but I think he's studying in the USA now. Well, that's definitely a good start, but the games are going to get no easier from now on. It was certainly nice to get an opening that I felt pretty comfortable with. Queen's Gambit is an opening I always like to play from the white side. You know, other openings like Grunfeld or King's Indian and stuff like that, those ones are a lot tougher. one more game left. I'm not going to be tempted to watch it. Only going to watch Naka's games if he's still playing when I'm done. I gotta make sure I grab a drink of water. Stay hydrated, boys. Alright. That was only round 2, and the stress levels are through the roof. Through the roof. Only one more game left. Oh man, I got Naka. I got Naka with black again. I think this is exactly the same round I played him last time. Alright boys, we're playing Naka. Oh man. Alright, well let's play d5. We're gonna get killed here. Oh man, we're getting London systemed. We're getting London systemed. Let's stick with the pawn. Let's stick with the pawn and play bishop b7. I could play d5, but I feel like it's the kind of position I'll get squeezed in. I'm going to stick with my pawns on d6, like this. d6 and e6. Okay, let's play knight c6. Rook on c8. Queen e7. Looks like he might be thinking about e5, but I don't think it's good at the moment. Put a rook on d8. So I have a very reasonable position, but you know, he's playing faster than me, and this is the kind of game Nakamura plays so well. So we have to stay good here. Not sure if I can get away with e5 here. I'm gonna do it. I think he's gonna play d5 pretty fast. He might take, but I think I'm okay with that position. After he takes d5, I'm gonna play knight b8 and yeah, just try to trade pieces on the c file. At least I'm putting my pawns on dark squares and I have a light squared bishop, so should be the right thing to do for endgames and stuff. Knight d5. Knight d5 takes, knight somewhere, b8, takes there, I can take on d5. I mean, it's, yeah, it's messy for sure. Queen e6 here is the other obvious attempt, but then maybe bishop c4. Then maybe bishop c4. Man, tricky. Very, very annoying already. I guess I'm gonna go for it. But, don't like what's going on. This is the type of position Naka's gonna kill me in. Got a minute 26. Even if I equalize, the thing is, the time advantage, he's gonna put some pressure on me. So I would probably expect him to take on c8 here. I can't say for sure. I might take that with the... He's going to take that first. If I take on c1 and then take on d5, that looks okay. Doesn't look that okay. Doesn't look that okay, never mind. It's not looking super okay here. Gonna take on e5, trade the queens, but I can barely develop my knight, anything at that point. b4. This is not pretty. Should play f6. What am I doing? f6 is a much better move. Come on, Hambleton. Come on, bud. f6, much better. Knight c5, b4. I mean, okay, we gotta go for it at least. Don't like my position, understandably. Just gotta try to hold on. We just gotta try to hold on. Knight d4 always fails to rook d1. I have to remember that. Because it would be nice to trade knights, but I don't think he'll let me do it in a nice way. Of course he won't let me do it in a nice way. Can't really do that either. Knight b8, I was going to play rook d3. I don't know how good that is. So if a4, yeah, he's going to take. Knight c7. Can't take that. Can't take that. Can't take it. Can't take it. Oh man, very annoying. Very annoying. Just losing this this pawn though. Oh, he had rook c8 there, I thought. Not a good position. Can't really expect to hold this position against Nakamura. No chance, come on. 3 pawns against 1, basically just killed here, but I guess we have to go for this. Why didn't I play king b4 there? Knight c6 take h. I don't know why I didn't do that. It's weird. I don't know why I didn't do that. I only have 10 seconds, so I really can't be that upset. King b4 trapped the knight there, I'm pretty sure. Sometimes you don't know when Naka blunders. I still have to go back, and I'm going to try not to think about it right now because I'm still playing. I mean, he just blundered right now. That's a good move. That's a great move. Oof. He wants my king on e6 for knight d. Oh, what am I saying? God, That's so bad. Ah, I just blundered my pawn. And this one is a losing endgame. Oh, he even did something very nice. He trapped my knight. Yeah. Man. Okay, so I can't tell if he blundered, but it looked very bad. So king here. So, I mean, he can't queen. What is he doing? His knight is trapped. No, I mean, I'm winning this. Man, guys, sometimes you don't know when Naka blunders. Like, he crushed me all game, and then he messed up in this position. But actually, this is, for my standards of how bad my position was, getting a position like this where my king is coming, I have a pass pawn, and it's double-edged. At least I have as many threats as he does. 95. Why didn't I play king b4? It's insane. Knight here? Can still make it back in time. I mean, okay, I mean, it will be close. Like, you know, it's whatever. It's this position, or I guess here I could technically keep bringing my king back. Like this. Yeah, this makes more sense. Okay, so I might not be winning, but actually, am I losing this? Maybe I'm losing this. King there. And he just walks over here and takes my pawn? Hang on a sec, am I just losing this? I have to play knight h8, then here. King back. I mean, I can push my pawn, that was the other line I looked at, but then... Actually, hang on, maybe... Okay, I mean, let's be clear, I think it was a blunder trapping the knight like that, but his position was so much better than mine that he may even be able to hold it. Wow. So king here, here. I think I might still be losing that amazingly. It's surprising, but true. Oh man, a double black. Nakamura with black, and now a GM Nuki with black. Another bishop f4, most likely. Everyone's playing the London system. It's fashionable of late. Let's take that. Just take it off the board. Is it this one? And then bishop b4, I think. I never remember the theory in this. You take and play bishop e7, but yeah, it's an aggressive line. Yeah, I don't know too much about this, so like I'm probably blundering like major tactics. I don't even know if I can play this. Whoa, queen there. Okay, so I think it's take, castle, bishop h6, g6, and it's not amazing for me. If bishop f6, knight takes f7 looks killer. So knight e5, pawn takes, and then and then we play, and then we're in trouble. Interesting. Yeah, it doesn't look too good. Does it? Might have to play king h8 there, honestly. Jeez. Because castle, bishop h6, g6, rook d1, queen e8. I mean, no. Come on, I'm just losing the exchange. It's not proper. This is not much better, but hey. Let's do it. Queen e8 after some rook d1. Or bishop d7. Maybe I start with bishop d7? I can't tell. Bishop b5. Okay, let's start with this. Gonna let him take me. What is the rook coming to f4? Oh man, oh man, oh man. Let's go here. Gotta play faster too. He's almost got 3 minutes because he picked, I think, a pretty good line for a blitz game. Gotta put my bishop here. And I guess I'm just gonna play g6 and king g7. It's a bit caveman style. You know, I'm really weakening my dark squares, but I don't have another option. I have to. h5, rook d8. Okay, h5, rook d8. h6 takes. Queen here, check. If king g7, then queen f6 check. Wins the game. So after queen there, I have to play g5 check. Sorry, not g5 check, just g5. That keeps me in it. Then maybe I should just use this rook for obvious reasons. He can still do that, but I think g5 keeps me in it. I think so. So I'm going to take this first of all. And now is g5 good? Let's throw in g5 and h6, and I'll bring my rook to g8. I'm up a pawn, so if I hang on, I should have a good position. Play f5, take with the queen, and play that position maybe. Okay, now we'll start to play moves like this, I think. So if queen d3, well, f4 is the other consideration. Yeah, queen d3 I can take and then run my king to e7, and honestly guys, I'm gonna do that. That looks really good. I think this is well, can't say for sure. I think it's a good thing for my camp. Threatening rook h8, very serious threat. Okay, it's got to be accurate here. Queen c5. Should have maybe run with my king. This is going to be close. Rook h8 as soon as I can. Okay, we're going to bring our king, first of all. Can't allow g5, there's no way. Tricky, man. Do I play rook h6? No, bishop e8 first. think he wants to put the bishop on d1. But now my pawn is rolling. This should be okay for me. Yes, get my bishop on this diagonal. Play rook g8. Bishop c2, king there. Okay, I'm gonna put my rook here. Tense. There we go. Now put the rook on c5. Gonna have to pick a side. We're gonna check him. Then we're gonna bring our king here. Should be winning. Oof, there we go, guys. I think that was a pretty good game. I had to stave off a lot of pressure there. I thought his opening was a very good choice for the time control we're playing. Oof. The conversion was okay. I mean, he obviously has a draw, but this is part of the time control as well, that it favors me when it might be a drawn position. But like this might be a draw, but I think it's almost 90% winning in these kind of scramble games. That was good. I was particularly worried around this point, but maybe what I was doing was correct. Who knows? It was definitely causing me a lot more worry during the game than it probably will when I take a look at it afterwards. That's for sure. Oh, I said I would be spectating Naka if he was playing when I'm done. So let's do that. Naka playing white here. Trying to win. What's he gonna do? 92? Yeah. Wow. Wow, what a win, man. Let's make sure it's winning, but I think it's winning. Should be. H4, G5 you just take and should be, yeah. G6. Man, annoying. King goes back, you go G5, and then you go King G4, H5. And then you take on G6. Easy win. Oh man, what a close one though. H5, take on G6. Naka with the grind, the long grind. Why isn't he taking it? Not that it matters, but okay. Okay, I see what he's doing. He's being precise. King H6. King H8. It's very close. Jeez. I would just play G7 if I was white. So King H6, King H8, G7, King G8. You have to play King, sorry, not G5, but King H5 in that position. But I would just play G7 here. I think G7 is the same. This is the simplest, I feel. Just G8 and King G6. It's instructive endgame. Instructive endgame. Well, that was nice. Going into round 5. Daniel Naroditsky. Alright, the games don't get any easier, boys. Alright. Ooh. Sorry about that. Board got a little messed up. Let me fix that. I think... Ooh, I thought he played the Nimzo against me. What should I do here? Let's play F3. Okay, D5. Let's... Do we take, or should we maybe play E4? We're playing some type of Benoni here. Let's take. Okay. To decide what my setup is going to be, though. To decide what setup I'm going for. I think I'm going to put knight on E2. And if he attacks my bishop, I want to play the move B3. It looks very weakening, but of course I am up a pawn. It's funny. I'm a greedy player, so I'm always in the position where I'm up a pawn, and yeah, my opponent has a more fun position to play, and it's a very bad style for this type of tournament, I think. I put my knight on E2 to support my knight on C3 from this nasty diagonal, and that's the only reason I feel justified to play the move B3. He has to come up with a plan here, because I'm basically just going to castle. So I think I have to take with the bishop. Knight takes, pawn takes, yeah, just tactics everywhere. I have to take with the bishop. Okay, bishop A6. I think I'll take it. Important decision here. If If I take, and castle, he plays queen b6, bishop e3. Yeah, that's barely working. If ever c4, oh, excuse me, c4 might be a good move here. I was about to say if ever c4, I play the move b4, but in the particular position that I'm in right now, that's actually not possible. So I'm going to play rook b1. I think knight b5 is correct here. Bring my other knight to c3. I'm threatening knight c7. He can play the move c4, and I do expect that. I do expect that. c4, because knight c7, queen a7 check. So c4, there would be bishop e3. Then if he takes, then I have knight c7. But now I get... Don't get everything I want. You can't always have everything you want in life, can you? Can you? Knight c3 takes, queen takes. I think it's correct. Oof. Again, missing things, guys. This is sloppy, just sloppy. Should have taken with the rook on b3. It's so bad. Knight d2 threat is killing me here. Oh, I'm in big trouble. That's poor. It's very poor. Oh, it's so poor. Not happy with that move that I made. Man. 11 seconds to a minute 26. So rook b8 feels like a very annoying move that he might consider, but I'm just going to play queen d3 if he does. Ah, sorry, I can't play queen d3. Jeez, what am I going to do? Can't play queen c2? Jeez, what am I doing against that move? Good thing he didn't play it. Okay, so rook a2. And then do I play... Okay, he's going there. I want my knight on... I think he's going to take it. Knight b2, but I don't care about that. I'm going to take and play knight c6. Or knight f5, knight f5, yeah. e7 hanging. Knight takes g7 as a threat as well. Rook b7 looks like a move. I think I have very decent counterplay here. It's a good move that he did. I got nothing. Queen check. It's pretty dead here. sucks. Yeah, I'm lost here. It's okay. I win in. I mean, I live and die by the sword, so to speak. It's my time. It's always my time management. It's always my time management. I'm reasonably happy with this position, I think, when it happens. But the counterplay comes, and yeah, in a different time control, or if I was a different player, I would react better. But it's a weakness of mine. I don't handle complications very well, and on top of that, I take a while to be precise with my moves. So it's a really bad combination. So I get low on time, and then the position gets crazy. And on top of being low on time and not having enough time to find the right moves, I don't handle complications well in general. You know, c4, and this, I was just kicking myself, guys. Rook takes b3, and I think I'm much better. Like, this position to me is crushing. If he tries to bring a knight to c5, I will consider taking it, and just king h1, queen e2, rook b1. Bishop d4 is a huge move that I didn't have in this position. He took, and I played queen takes b3, just instinctive, like a retard. If I can play bishop d4 there, I think black can call it in. For example, if I played rook b3, knight c4, bishop d4, I'm a lot happier with this position. Let's say here, might play, what's good, queen d3 or king h1? Probably just king h1. And this is what I meant. If you played a move like this, I know I'm giving up my bishop, but I do have this pawn, and now I want to play something like king h1 or g3, maybe rook b1. You know, it's not winning or anything decisive, but it's what should be done. Otherwise, my plays can't really justify what I'm doing. Also, I should have played bishop e3 first, so that c4 wasn't possible because of b4. And oh man, that would have been so much better. So much better. But I was thinking that I had knight c7, so there was no c4. And this was my fault because I missed this for the moment. And then things got crazy. It's too bad. Too bad. Don't have a great score here. 3 out of 5. We've been playing some tough players, so it's okay. Daniel Naroditsky usually does pretty well in these tournaments. And I heard that Naka lost. Yeah, Naka lost to a national master. Oh man, that is tilt. Gorgmeyer, 4.5. Yeah, we got the usual suspects at the top. Except National Master that beat Hikaru Nakamura has 5 out of 5. Guy's having the tournament of his life. I think the next round is getting started right now. Okay, this is the game that I just have to win. Been playing some tough players, up and down, had some good results, some bad results, but losing this game is something that just can't happen. What should I do? So many opening options. Let's try an Imzo / Queen's Indian, depending on which move he would do. Let's play d5. We're gonna castle. Let's take this. Let's play bishop f5, stopping bishop d3, or if he wants to play bishop d3, I'd be happy to trade. Let's play c5. I think we want to play c5. Just play c5. Sometimes you can take this this pawn on g4 like right now. I'm trying to decipher if that's actually the case or not. Man. Probably not. Probably not. Should I do it anyway? It looks kind of fun. And play knight c6, knight a5. Let's have a bit of fun for a change. I never play chess this way. And for a good reason, because this is probably just losing. This doesn't look good at all. What's the reasoning behind this, I wonder? This looks terrible. What the fuck? Who plays chess like this? This looks god awful. What's going on here? It's crazy. I can handle some of the tough guys in the tournament, but games like this are just the worst. Shouldn't be losing these. Should we take this? What? It's gonna give me another pawn here? Not even that. I mean, I also take with the queen. I don't know. It seems a bit suspicious. Oh, I could have taken on e3. Would have been a lot better. No, this looks like great compensation, right? This rook's hanging. I got rook d8 check, winning the thing. So it's only got one move. King e2. Oh, okay, that's game over. Turned out better than I thought, but let's be fair, guys. I'm pretty sure he misplayed. I mean, taking the pawn here is just kind of unnecessary. I was thinking like knight f4, rook g1, these kind of moves. Maybe it was a better try than I thought, but I really got stuck in the opening. I know bishop f5 is some sideline move, and I think there's some knight takes g4, but I couldn't remember what it was. Maybe this was it. I didn't think I was playing the right thing. Well, we finished early. That's a rare and nice occurrence, because I didn't finish early with a loss. I finished early with a win. Let's see. Naka against Shimanov. He sacked the rook on purpose, so that's when you know Naka's angry. I don't mean tilting, but I mean you know that Naka knows what he's doing, and you're probably worse when he sacks the exchange on purpose, not like you won the exchange from him. This looks like pretty nasty compensation. If white is even one needing compensation, black might just be worse here. It could be the case that black's just much, much worse. Much, much worse. Rook d7, bishop e7. That rook is almost trapped, and the c-pawn is just going to march up the board. c5. Yeah, I mean, how do you stop that? What a tough position. as black, do you play a move like rook c8 here or rook a8? I think you want the position where this bishop trades for this rook, and at least you have opposite color bishops. So something like rook here or rook there, you have to trade. Yeah, you have to give up a rook for the bishop. I think you just ignore this move. Play what? Bishop e5 looks crushing. Bishop e5. Oof. Have to play rook g8 there. Oh, sorry. I should say that looks crushing, but it might not be the right way. I'm really excited about the idea of a bishop on e5 tying the rook down to the g7 pawn, and then playing like c7, c8. These guys each have 4 points, going for 5 out of 6, I think it was. Basically, if white trades a pair of rooks, c7, c8 just wins the game. So black has to play moves like rook a8, rook c8. But if he does that, then comes bishop e5. I think that's the point. And if rook there, then you can take that rook. Oof. This is going to be a very interesting finish. So the rook's attacked, rook d8 is coming if the rook goes down here, so rook e8, and he just wants to put something there. e5 for bishop to f5. Oh man, there's no way Naka wins this. He messed up. Man, this is a dead draw now. I think he's very upset and playing on, but even if black loses every piece and pawn on the board, it is a dead draw. Just d2 maybe? d2 bishop e2 he wants. Tricky Naka. He wants to outplay in this position for the moral victory, I think. These guys should agree to withdraw soon. But it's frustrating to be Naka there because he just lost to an NM. Now he's losing to Shimanov. Sorry, drawing Shimanov, but I bet it feels like a second loss to him. I feel like Naka is not in the mood to take on h5. He's probably going to play king h2. All right. A draw, and what are the standings like? Gork Meyer 5.5 out of 6, so he's topping the tournament right now. I think I have 4 points, so we're not really in the picture yet, but there's just still some rounds to play. Still some rounds to play. How many games are there left? 2 or 3 games. Man, these rounds are certainly going for a while. Round 7 coming up, so only 3 more games. It's an intense tournament. I feel like I've been playing for so long. I feel like I've been playing for so long. Waiting for the last games of the round to finish, guys. I think the only game that I really want back is the Naroditsky one, because I thought that was the only one that I was upset with the result, because I thought it could have been different, whereas Nakamura, like, it could have been different. He actually blundered against me, but I still think that I didn't necessarily deserve to have a different result that game. I did get pretty readily outplayed. Otherwise, I've been playing pretty decent chess for the most part. It was nice to start out with a couple wins against some pretty strong GMs. I didn't realize Fedoseev. I'm not sure exactly who GM Nuki is, but I see him on chess.com all the time. Just wonder who will get next. I just beat an NM. Not my proudest game either, but a win's a win, and I should get a very strong player next round. Man, one game is really going the distance here. 2 GMs too. Really long game. Normally I would appreciate, the extra time to chill, wait around, but I got too much energy. Like, I really need the next game, and I'm hopped up. There we go. Next round should be any second now. Okay, this is a very tough opponent. Let me fix the board. Yikes. This is going to be a tough game. Jeez, I guess, should I do the same opening or maybe switch it up? Let's switch it up a little and play knight here. Bishop f5. I don't know this stuff. What is this? What is this stuff? Man. Alright, let's just play this. We're going to invent our own way to play chess. Just put the bishop here. He's letting me play e4. I don't know these systems. Seems weird to me the way he's playing. But he's got a system in mind. Okay, now it looks normal. Strange way of getting there, though, that's for sure. Let's play h3 so we can get our bishop to e3. Probably it's bishop on g6. I'm not used to that, actually. It's kind of strange there. Do I want to play d5? That's the question. I can't really tell in this position. I can't really tell. We got b5 being threatened coming up next. I'm thinking about f4 here, guys, honestly. Call me crazy. Hey, let's do it. Let's do f4. Wow. Comes up with this move immediately. I'm kind of happy to play this. I guess he's going to take on d4. I should take here first and then play it. So many options. Whoa. He played that so fast. How is he comfortable with this position? That's what I want to know. I'm not even comfortable with this position. No idea what's going on. Huh. Guys, it's really hard to say, but I'm going to go for this against maybe my better judgment. And I'm going to try to put my queen on f2, because I know he's going to challenge this dark square diagonal, or sorry, at least I thought he was going to. He's playing so fast, I mean, jeez. Guess I'm going to try to give him the pawn and play the position. Rook b8, I'm gonna play rook c2. Ah, he's coming in with a knight on d3 though. This is really disturbing the way he's outplaying me. I feel very helpless. He has a bishop on h7, and I thought this should be very nice for me. Apparently not. He's not even remotely scared. I wish he would be scared of me. I wish he would be scared of me. Still not scared at all. Guess take? I don't know. Probably not king to h2, maybe king. Nah, actually king has to go to h2. He's gonna play h5. Yep. Gotta take. If I play g5, knight comes to g4, and that's just lights out. But I don't know what my follow-up is gonna be here. Of course, my pawn is hanging down there for ages now. What to do here, guys? This is just... I'm crying here. I'm crying. He does take it. Wow. What's he doing here? Just going back. Wow, he's just taking my lunch money and running away. Got the nerve on this guy. I want to play rook g1. Just gonna play rook g8 so calmly, you know. I don't care. Rook g8. What? What? I'm so confused. This guy's very suspicious. For fuck's sakes. Very, very weird opponent to play against. I mean, come on, everyone knows I'm threatening mate in one. Just play rook g8 and carry on. Queen f2, so weird. So weird. I'm still very nervous, by the way, guys. I'm very, very nervous. See, he's like out. He's like completely outplaying me. This is so crazy. This is just crazy. Like what? What's going on? He's gonna play f5. I seriously think I'm gonna lose, guys. I'm 100% serious. Ooh, man, I'm scared. Let's just do this. Why? Because I'm gonna get to take something on h5, and just trying to simplify, even at the cost of a pawn. I mean, I have a goddamn queen, right? I have a queen. Let's be fair. I don't know what I'm doing anymore, guys. Completely, like, this game is so weird to me. What? Highly strange game, guys. No comment. No comment. Oh my gosh, I thought there was like a rook b3 move there for a second. I got very scared. Who knows what's happening here? Holy. Is he gonna outplay me here? Like this is insane. I'm very disturbed, guys. I'm very, very disturbed. Like he's not. He should be blundering or something. Like, how is he not making a mistake? Is he gonna play c3 here? Oh my god, this is completely disturbing. I'm gonna lose on timer. This guy, man, I don't trust him at all. Like, this is disgusting. What am I watching, guys? This is ridiculous. This is so ridiculous. Why is he letting me queen? He's trying to beat me, like, oh my god, this is so disturbing. Guys, this is what the hell? Oh my god, just it's lost. This guy's very disturbing to me. Like, he's a clear cheater. I'm so disgusted by him in general. Because I feel like queen f2 check is a troll move. Like, I think it's a troll. He's not gonna miss a checkmate in one. This is just showing his ability to like completely outplay me. You know, down a queen the way he was. Just so disgusting. So disgusting. This guy needs to be fucking removed. I mean, outplaying the way that he did was so rancid. I don't have words for how nasty that was. I mean, of course, it's on me to actually go ahead and lose it, but I wasn't even entirely convinced that like, he was playing for the win the whole time. He didn't care. I play knight h5. Queen h4. Want to play knight to f4. Can I play knight f4? I don't know. I'm not in the mood to calculate, so I'm just gonna play it. Queen d2, knight g2. What a blatant cheater. I have no words. I have no words for that. That's very bothersome. Thinking about king d8, I really am. Wondering if I have alternatives. I mean, I can castle, but that's boring. It's no fun. Let's have fun. King d8. I want to play a6 next and keep my pawn structure looking nice. This is round 8, so one more game after this. Playing a national master here. Hopefully I can win and maybe get a tough game to finish off. It's a really unlucky pairing because the last game was a really unlucky pairing. Because anybody else would have been a normal game, but this guy is very suspicious. What's he thinking about? He wants rook f3, bishop a6, rook f3, yeah. It's a cool move. I like it. Maybe rook f8. This one first, and then rook to f8. Oh, he's gonna play rook c3 as well. I'm not even thinking. No, I'm not thinking. Not thinking straight. Because queen e7 there also would have been a very strong move. Yeah, I think I'm actually just dead here. Bad position. Man. Rook c8, knight a7 is just yuck. That's why I haven't been playing rook c8 for the longest time. a6. Oh, it's just dead. Why didn't I play queen e7? So lame of myself. Got no choice. I'm dead, so I gotta do this. Now bishop here. I'm gonna take this. He's low on time, so I guess he miscalculated, missed something there. Thought a4 was fine for him. Now it's my turn to start getting my pieces out. What am I missing here? I don't see anything. God, I'm bad. God, I'm bad. I don't see anything. No, that's what I was missing. The obvious. Oh, that was just pure garbage move. What was that? What was that? Let's put this bishop on f6. Ooh, never mind. He wants to play knight d4. I have to be careful of that. He wants knight g6 if I move my queen. Don't know about this. I'm kind of getting myself in a funky position. I'm gonna play d5 soon. It's got 7 seconds, but I know as much as anybody how long those seconds can be. How very long indeed. Annoying. My king's in the middle of nowhere. That's the biggest problem I have in my position. I'm gonna move my king back to e7. I don't know where to put my king. Jeez, man. Really messing this one up. Oh my god. Rook takes e3 is possible. I have g4 if queen h3 check. Queen g1. Okay, now this is looking good. I got so much material. If I get mated here, I'll be so disturbed. Got so much material, guys. This is insane. Oh man. I think I was the last game of the round, jeez. Alright guys, last game. Got another NM. So let's just try to win the last game and finish on a good note at least. Would have liked another crack at a GM, but beggars can't be choosers. Okay. Interesting. I think I might play bishop d3 here. I'm gonna castle. Should I take or not? I can never tell. Can never tell. Let's take. Put my queen on c2. Put the rook on b1. I want to play b3, a4, knight b5. That's the plan at least, but obviously we gotta pick and choose the right moments to make those moves. This is where I think I'm gonna throw in just an annoying move, bishop g5. Just threaten the idea if bishop takes e7 and leave my bishop there. There we go. Force him to play king f8, and in return I get my bishop developed, so it's a nice trade-off for me. I think I'm going to go with the move b3. .95. Interesting. Maybe something, yeah, I think I'll just cover the square with rook d1. Normally if I can play b4, this is a very bad move, so I'm going to play b4 and try to prove my point. b5, and I'm just basically playing a4 next, and I'm kind of just marching up the board. If queen b6 or queen a7, I have bishop e3 to cover my f2 pawn. Yeah, queen a3, but I'm not sure that black should be so happy with this position. Okay, I just have to think knight b4 is a threat. And no, it's not. Let's put the bishop here, good square. Getting ready to play b6, and it's going to be very nicely supported by my bishop. Sorry, wait. Why did I say it wasn't a threat? Oh, queen c1. I was thinking in my head, what did I just calculate that made me say this wasn't a threat? Queen c1. Because now I'm going to shove a knight on the c6 square, and oof, that's not going to be good. Not going to be good for him. Let's take. And I think just knight d4 right now, yeah. Oof, knight c6. He's almost got to take me. I know it's not good because my queen comes to h6, but I think does he have to? Like, it's just a very bad position if you don't. Oh man, he's really asking for it here. Can play just b6 followed by knight c6. Yeah, it's a very nice position for me. c3, I think bishop d4, and c3 pawn becomes very weak. Don't know what he's going to do here, guys. This looks very, very, very nice for me. c3 bishop d4 looks convincing. Otherwise, I guess if it was my turn, even h4, h5 is starting to get a little tempting. Maybe bishop h6. I don't know. I think I'll still play bishop d4 right here. I don't think he can take my pawn in time because I take this, but we'll see. We will see. His queen is almost trapped after rook takes c4. Okay, I have to take with. Oh, hang on. How am I doing this? So queen h6 check, knight g7. Huh. Rook takes c4. Yeah, well, rook takes c4, rook takes b6. Where's the win? I guess I have to play queen b2 here, just to hang on to everything. Tricky. Let's play queen here, I think. Jeez, don't know actually anymore. Queen h8 is a nasty threat in the future. Just to bear in mind. e5? Oh man. Let's go e5. Oh man. Really botching this one. I mean, I'm still much better, but just the way that it's going is not good. But if I stay focused here, I should have this. D6, rook somewhere threatens a lot of things. My god, I'm really messing this up. Such a mess up here. I don't like my position at all. Rook check, knight g5, rook h8, it's mate. I think this is winning. Takes. Wow. Crazy. That is crazy. So it looks like 7 points out of 9 was good enough for the first 6 places. So there's a billion way tie for first place. Obviously this game was not my best, but I had a rough go of things in the middle of this tournament. Many games I wanted back, and I also played just a blatant cheater, so I'm very, very disturbed by that. Usually it's very hard for me to recover from stuff like that. Anyways, we got 6 out of 9. I mean, the point score is not bad. I played 2 or 3 NMs, managed to win all of them, but they were my worst games. The GMs were where I played better, which is pretty typical of me. Play well against better players, don't play that well against weaker players. All in all, pretty happy with it. Hope you guys enjoyed. Definitely some ups and downs. You can't have a Title Tuesday without a bit of both. Even if you're Nakamura, lost to a national master this tournament, so it happens. It happens. And actually, Naka killed me in our game. So that was nice. We got to play some pretty high-rated players. Fedoseev, Naroditsky, Nakamura. So I'm pretty happy with getting some good opposition this tournament. In the end, we finished 10th place, I guess tied for 9th. We got 6 out of 9, pretty decent for me, so I'd say I'm pretty happy with that, guys. Thanks for watching.